Yeah, they misunderstand us.
Okay.
And they don't value us.
When we're walking, like they nudge you and stuff like that.
Really?
Like
It's like I didn't really know what to order or how the menu
Okay.
was. But then they like, you can't really pick your side orders. Like they just kind
Okay.
of bring you what they have.
Hello everyone, this is Kris. Today it's kind of raining, but it's not raining that heavily, so I thought it'd be a good day to have a little talk with people in the street. So I'm here in Itaewon and I'm gonna ask culture shocks to non-Koreans in Korea. Last time I asked about negative culture shocks, but today I'm gonna ask about positive and negative culture shocks. So let's see what kind of answers we can get from the non-Koreans in South Korea. Where are you from and how long have you been in Korea?
I'm from Liberia. This is my 5 years in South Korea.
I'm from the Marshall Islands and I've been here for like about 6 months.
What brought you to Korea?
My dad's job.
Oh, your dad works here?
Yeah, he works in the embassy.
MBC?
Yeah,
Oh, the broadcasting.
embassy.
Embassy. Okay, sorry about that.
I'm from Oakland, California.
And how long have you been in Korea?
I started coming out here in like the early 2000s. Started a business here, or expanded my business here, and got my own place. So I've been actually living out here part-time for the last 10 years.
so, I've been in Korea for almost a week. My main reason why I'm here is to kind of promote my brand because I'm
Okay.
an emerging fashion designer.
Okay.
And I create my own clothes and
Okay.
photography. So I
Okay.
kind of wanted to collaborate with dancers because I'm really passionate about dancing as well.
Wow.
I'm from New Zealand and I've
Zealand.
been in Korea for over 10 years.
What is your pet's name?
My pet's name is Tani, but his full name is Tanifa. I'm Māori as well, so
Oh, really?
in Māori language, Tanifa means dragon.
I guess he's a dragon.
It's kind of a dragon, a very miniature version of one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Is Korea a lot different from your country?
In terms of like going out like in day-to-day basis, like everyone is kind of just like their solo rider. It's just
Okay.
like there's less contact with other people compared to France or Bermuda. It is very different. It is a beautiful place though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a lot of isolation.
In contacting with people and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, yeah.
Socializing?
Yeah, it's a lot different. Obviously, the language, culture, food, everything. Population-wise, New Zealand is 2.5 times bigger than Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, but we only have a population of 5 million people.
When you first got here, then it must have been a little difficult to get used to the culture.
Yeah, I'm from the countryside of New Zealand as well, so
Okay.
just the fact that people are living on top of each other, next to each other, took a bit of getting used to.
Yes, a lot. Korean, they are hardworking than Liberian,
Okay.
and they are respectful, and they are more understanding than Liberian.
Okay.
Yeah.
More understanding.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, it's very different for sure. Well, for one, America is like it's like 50 different states, so it's like almost like 50 different
Yes.
countries within
Right,
one
right.
country. One thing is different is like Korea is just one country, and so it's like one united people almost.
Yeah.
It is really different. The high tech, there's a lot of cars.
Right.
Really,
Many
really
people?
developed. Yeah, many people.
Many people?
My country, it's not that many cars, not that many people.
Okay, okay. Can you tell me some of the positive culture shocks in Korea?
I would guess the mannerisms, the respect, especially during like in transportation. Like it's like dead silent, and how clean it is.
Really?
I personally think it's hella clean here. So
You mean the street or the
streets,
buildings?
metro, buildings.
Back in your country, if you start like talking in the metro or public transportation, what would happen?
It's just normal.
It's
like
normal.
yeah, everyone's just kind
Okay.
of doing their own thing,
Right,
but
right.
like it feels more alive and less
Okay.
robotic. Where here, everyone's kind of at least on the metro, like everyone's just on their phone. And
Right,
I
right.
mean, I think it makes sense because like this country, like I feel like Asia in general is very like in a developing stage. So everything is kind of just like surrounded around like new technology and stuff
Right,
like that.
right.
So it makes sense. It's very
Okay.
new to me. So
One of the positive culture shocks I've experienced here is like people are really kind. They're also nice. They help me sometimes when I'm lost in the train stations.
All right. Can you tell me one of the examples? How did they help you?
One time I was lost because I didn't know where the train station. It was my first time traveling,
All right.
and my friend left at I think Achisan station.
Okay.
I was trying to come to Itaewon, but I didn't know where to transfer, and a stranger helped me. Yeah.
But did you ask for help or did he just help you?
I asked for help.
Something I want to take to Liberia is being respectful. Yeah, Korean, they are respectful. Yeah, even you don't know anyone, you should respect them. Even if they are foreigners in Liberia, we should respect them because Korean is waiting to talk to you. They're so kind. But Liberia, we are now patient enough to talk to someone.
Really?
Yeah. And we have to respect everyone because every one of us, we are the same.
We're
The same red blood is running in every one of our veins, but it's just that it's the color make us different and the country.
So if I go to Liberia, they wouldn't be as respectful as in Korea?
They will be respectful, but not much as Korea.
Okay.
Yes.
I think the politeness, the respect for seniors. When you first meet people, the way that they treat you is really nice. That could be something that Western countries could learn a lot from in Korea.
In what way were they polite when they first meet you? Like, what did they do specifically?
Just the bowing, they're really generous. So I do a lot of sports in Korea, so I belong to a jiu-jitsu club. The way that when we arrive, everybody bows and greets each other. The way when we finish, everybody shakes hands and bows to each other. Like the mannerisms around that, it's reflected in sports, and I really enjoy that. We don't have that as much in Western culture.
Oh.
You know, people are pretty polite. People polite and helpful most of the time. Like if I get lost or whatever, like people usually will get involved. It's a plus and a minus. I feel like it's more of a order to society here. So like people want you to kind of follow the rules. Sometimes if you're doing something different, like out of place or you look like off track, sometimes people will get nosy. Sometimes it's a good and a bad. Like if they're helping you, it's cool, but then sometimes they're getting confused because they're like, why is this dude doing some weird stuff?
What are some of the negative culture shocks you've experienced in Korea?
Spitting on the ground, I'm not a big fan of that. But when I grew up in New Zealand, we always got told to chew with our mouth closed.
Chew with your mouth closed?
Yeah, when we're eating. From my experience in Korea, some Koreans do it, but some don't do it, and they eat very noisily.
All right.
A group of Koreans, and it's a very noisy situation. Yeah, we don't do that at all in New Zealand.
Really?
It's actually considered quite rude to do that. So yeah.
Really?
So if you're Korean and you are going to a Western country, I recommend chewing with your mouth closed. You can enjoy your meal, but it's the the actual opening and closing with your mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
And like in the factory where I was working, the owner of the factory, they don't understand we like speak English. Sometimes they misbehave on us. Yeah, they misunderstand us.
Okay.
And they don't value us.
Value you?
Yeah. They only value the Pakistani and the Indian. Yeah, they take us to be a different set of people.
Okay.
They take the Pakistan to be white and they take us to be black. So there's a misunderstanding in the factory where we are working.
Did you feel racism?
No, I don't think it's a racism. Maybe they're not exposed to white culture and black culture.
Okay.
So I think that they are misunderstanding the society.
They're not used to it.
They don't used to it, so they think that Pakistani man is a white man.
When we're walking, like they nudge you and stuff like that.
Really?
Like
They bump into you on the shoulders? Really?
Yeah, I've been told that it's kind of normal here. Like
Back in your country, would that be really, really rude?
yeah.
If they do it, then people would stop and say at least
Yeah,
sorry.
like sorry. You're just no.
No? Okay.
gotta do my
Alright.
stuff like.
Sometimes when I walk with my dad, he's a bit dark skinned. Mostly old people, they stare at my dad and give like that
Strange look?
Yeah, that look.
And how often does that happen? Does it happen every time?
Not every time, but sometimes I see like, especially when we're walking around the mall, they really stare at my dad.
Okay. Yeah. Have you ever tried saying anything about it, or your dad and you just ignore about it?
We just ignore it because
Okay.
if they said something, then I feel like we would do something about
Right.
it. But if they're just ignoring, then we will ignore it too.
Right.
Yeah, my dad, he says, oh yeah, I like the attention. Just give me.
Really? He enjoys the attention.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
One thing is when I was trying to learn the food, like we used to eat a lot of Korean food or here and there in the U.S., but it's like we kind of stuck to the barbecue
Okay.
or the what's it called, bulgogi.
Yeah, bulgogi.
And so like sometimes I would come out here and when you order like at a real Korean a traditional restaurant and I'm new to it, it's like I didn't really know what to order or how the menu was. But then they like you can't really pick your side orders. Like they just kind of bring you what they have and then you just like, okay, so you don't really know what you're getting. So it took me a while to figure out like the different types of soup, how to conduct myself at a food place. Yeah, like they got the stove sometimes in front of you and it's like I'm just sitting there like just thinking niggas gonna bring me my food and it's like, you know, it's just like the girl is cutting up the stuff. So I had to pick up my pace. Because California is
right.
a little slow paced. We drive a lot. People be like, Polly, like, hurry. Like, everybody rushing you and stuff. It's like,
Right.
it's kind of cool because it's like, you gotta be on top of things. What's up, man? It's your boy DLabrie from East Oakland. Out here with Korean Kris. And I just want to say rest in peace to everybody who passed away on Halloween because I was there and it was a real sad situation.
I'm really looking forward to it being launched.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
I really hope you have a greater experience in the Korea.
Yeah, I
and,
love this country.
Really? Okay. And thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have more greater experiences in Korea?
Oh, I love this country.
Yeah. How long are you planning to stay here?
My wife's Korean, so I'll be here for a while.
Yeah, thank you so much for the interview.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.